Now, Kelowna a focal point, as is West Kelowna, and that is where officials say a significant number of structures have been destroyed already. The mayor of West Kelowna is with me now, Gord Milsom. Mayor Milsom, thank you for making some time. We are in this emergency situation. I'd like to ask you, for people like me, Mayor Milsom, far away from your community, looking at the images today have been terrifying. What has it been like for you these past 24 hours right in the midst of this inferno?
The word you use, terrifying, is a good one. Certainly very scary for our residents. This is a huge fire. Very powerful, very dynamic. It's moving quickly. Here on the west side of the lake, we have the city of West Kelowna, West Bank First Nations, and part of the regional district. So about 50,000 people living in the area, and this fire is right up against our communities. So it's a very serious situation.
Right, and very much wait and see from the sounds of it. We had a briefing this afternoon, but things have been changing so quickly. There may be new information. How big is the McDougall Creek fire now?
I believe it's about 6,800 hectares at this stage, and it's probably growing. It is growing. So that's the last number that I heard.
And that was a growth rate of 6 times overnight, so growing very quickly. We had information on evacuation orders, 2,400 evacuation orders, 4,800 alerts, and your fire chief indicated that he thought those numbers were likely to change. Has there been any change to this point, any in either status or in numbers affected?
Not to this point, but we may see those numbers changed in the near future.
In terms of properties, we do know in West Kelowna there have been structures lost to the fire. Can you give us any further detail, types of structures, numbers, anything of that nature, Mayor?
Unfortunately, I can't provide any specifics as far as numbers, but we are aware that structures have been lost. But I don't have any specific numbers to share with you at this time.
Have the owners been made aware of their property status?
Yes, some owners are. I was actually just in a shop locally, and there was a lady just sitting down, and she was obviously very sad. And I approached her and I said, how are you doing? How are you coping? And she said, well, I've just been informed that I've lost my home. So the residents that have lost their homes are being contacted. That's all I can say. I just experienced that with the particular resident just about an hour ago.
So obviously homes are among those structures, and it sounds like those are the kinds of conversations you're going to be having to have in the days ahead. I'm wondering, this is not something that's new to the region, to you in West Kelowna, but is there anything about this particular fire that is most striking to you?
Well, as far as it's certainly the largest in West Kelowna. I've lived here for the last 30 plus years and never experienced a fire of this size. And it just started as a very small fire on Tuesday, about 5 hectares in size, and now it's grown to a significant wildfire. I guess with a combination of the heat that we have, temperatures being in the mid-30s, and the winds that we're experiencing, it's just unbelievable. It's amazing. But I must say, our firefighters are doing an incredible job. On the front lines, and they're doing their best to save homes.
It was quite a statement from your chief, 100 years of firefighting in one night, really a very evocative statement. Mayor Milsom, I thank you for your time. We'll be keeping in touch for information and keeping your community in our thoughts. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.